Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. This week's Watershed Walk actually takes place just outside our watershed at Fundy National Park, where the KWRC staff visited as volunteers to weed the pollinator garden and help create space for the vibrant native plants to thrive. Last summer, we were lucky to get a tour of the garden from Neil Vinson, where the idea of us lending some of our time in support of the garden came about, but it was pouring buckets, so we didn't really get to appreciate the amount of pollinators that are attracted to this space. This time around, however, the garden was absolutely abuzz with pollinators. We again met with Neil, who briefed us on which plants should be pulled and shared his observations about the behaviors of the different native plants. He's clearly very passionate about this project, so it was a real treat for us to go and get inspired, especially for our own pollinator garden, which was just planted for the first time in June. We're continuing to add plants over time, so this visit to Fundy's pollinator garden was a great way for us to see how garden design works, see the possibilities available with native plants, plus we discovered some species we were previously unfamiliar with. One thing we took away with us was the idea of growing pollinators. What this means is that many native plants are an essential part of many species' life cycles. The monarch butterfly is a great example of this. The larvae or caterpillars can only feed on milkweed plants, so you may see an adult monarch feeding from a non-milkweed plant and think, oh good, but that does nothing to actually sustain their population. To grow pollinators, you've got to have a variety of native plants that suit the life cycles of native species. The garden does have other features that also provide support, such as bee box hotels, decaying wood which provides habitat, and even this cool rock with a slight dip. It creates a source of water after rainfall. I must say that the garden is worth checking out if you're visiting the park. It's highly accessible to all, and it only takes a few moments of observation to see the benefits, or to see something cool. Like for instance these adorable bumblebee legs, or this grasshopper laying eggs in the gravel. It seriously landed at my feet and did this. I felt like I was watching a bit of a private moment, but again, it was something kind of cool that I had never seen before, only because I took the time to take a look around me. After a morning of weeding, we were gifted passes to the park for the rest of the day, so we gladly took that opportunity to check out some short but breathtaking trails nonetheless. Fundy National Park is such an important resource for wildlife and biodiversity, and for people to connect with nature. Not only are the views astounding, but it's a special thing to see the plants and animals that make this undisturbed habitat their home. We want to thank the park for allowing us this opportunity, Neil Vinson for your time, sharing your knowledge and passion project with us. We want to thank our viewers, of course, and as always, our sponsors for making the work we do at the KWRC possible. Like this video and subscribe if you enjoyed watching, and make sure to follow along to see more content like this. See you next time!